Okay, this is the update after the first day of the second round of block pressing. So I know I didn't do some daily updates there for a minute, but there really wasn't anything to say. The guys were doing crushing, clay crushing, so there wasn't anything to say. So I do have something to say today, which is that I took this to Henrik and he cleaned it out for me. Um, he cleaned it out with gasoline, and I don't know, I tried to, Henrik and I have sometimes it's difficult to understand each other since we're both speaking our second language when we interact. But, um, yeah, he told me he cleaned it out and it seemed to be pretty good. And I felt it and it feels real good. So I'm going to put it back together and we're going to try it out. So here's the clay pile. It's probably about a third of what it was. And that's 5 days of crushing. Well, really 4.5 days of crushing. And so Monday was the last day of the last round of block pressing, and we only pressed for half a day. So we've got another 2/3 of a day probably left. But you can see we got 3.25 pallets done today. Today was a little bit frustrating for me, only because I had to leave. And I don't think that I prepared properly for today. What I should have done is paid a couple of guys an extra $10 to stick around for like another hour and a half and filter sand. I should have done that yesterday so that we had filtered sand ready to go in the morning, because we didn't have any sand ready. So we didn't. Everyone got here at 7 and started working right at 7, which was great. Not that that's unusual, but we didn't start pressing until like 9. So it took us 2 hours to get everything set. So we need to improve on that. But I mean, none of this makes sense anyway. So yeah. But we basically have enough block for the micro house now. Clearly, what I'm gonna do with the remaining clay, well, before I talk about that, let me talk about the blocks. I'm gonna give myself a C, give the blocks a C for today, because they really ain't great. Very irregular size. Let me grab a ruler. Okay, so yeah, irregularities on the size. We're having an issue with the machine. So like, take a look at this. We've got 2 blocks right here, for example. This one on the left is, looks like 3/8 undersized. This one on the right is 1/2 to 5/8 undersized. So we have loading inconsistencies. We had a lot of this cracking today, like that. See, like I'm actually gonna screw this block up right now. So see this? See that? We had a lot of that today. And what I attribute that to is to unskilled operators being here, because I basically had to, and it's bullshit, and I'm kind of frustrated about the fact that I had to leave. But it is what it is. I really don't care, but I do, because it means that our output and our quality suffered. Because you really do need a skilled operator running this machine, somebody who, because it's an open source machine and it doesn't have hours of development. It's got, it's got enough development to get it where it needs to go. But like, each time there's a new version, there's new corners cut, there's new shortcuts taken, and there's new bullshit, which means the machine suffers in quality. But no, all due respect to the machine itself, it's a great machine. But yeah, these blocks are not as good as what we have been producing. Then again, they're still good. They're gonna do the job. If you look at the ones from Oh, what's today? The 25th. So if you look at the ones from the 20th, 5 days old, they're getting real nice and firm in there. And it's getting to be close to time. A few days, we're gonna have to pull the plastic wrap off of the first sets of blocks. So that's exciting. I don't really know how I'm gonna do the plastic wrap for these blocks. I kind of worked myself into a corner here, but I might just do all three at once or something. I'm not really sure. It's gonna be a real PITA. But